Okay, 87 wants us to solve equations, so I'm just going to do them down here, right? I have 3x minus 1 equals 4x plus 8 minus x, right? So I'll combine my like terms on one side, right? So 4x minus x is 3x plus 8, and I'll subtract 3x from both sides, right? And I get negative 1 equals 8. And now I ask myself, when does negative 1 equal 8? Negative 1 never equals 8, so this is no solution. Okay, for b, I'll come up here, right? Negative 10 plus 5x equals 7x minus 4. I'll subtract 5x from both sides, and I get negative 10 equals, right, that cancels. 7x minus 5x is 2x minus 4. I'll add 4 to both sides. Negative 10 plus 4 is negative 6. And then I'll divide by 2 and get negative 3 equals x, but we'll always write our answer as x equals negative 3. For c, I'll put it down here maybe. I have 28 minus 6x plus 4 equals 30 minus 3x. I'll combine my like terms. 28 and 4 is 32 minus 6x equals 30 minus 3x. I will add 6x to both sides, right? And I get 32 equals 30. Negative 3x plus 6x is plus 3x. I'll subtract 30. And I get 2 equals 3x, and I'll divide both sides by 3, and I'll get 2/3 equals x, or x equals 2/3, right? And for d, we have 4x minus 1 equals 9x minus 1 minus 5x. I'll combine my like terms. So I have 4x minus 1 equals 9x minus 5x is 4x minus 1. Now, I could look at it right now and see the left-hand side and the right-hand side are identical, right? And we could stop and we could say that any value, clearly any value you put in for x is going to make it true. But if you want to get down to eliminating your variables, right, you'd get negative 1 equals negative 1, and your question would be, when does negative 1 equal negative 1? And the answer is always, so your answer would be all real numbers. And the reason for that is no matter what value you put into the original equation for x, you're going to get the left-hand side and the right-hand side to be equal.